Hey guys, before this video begins, I just want to remind you to press that bell button so you get a notification every time I upload a video. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy the video.
With my apologies.
Hey guys, Apple here, and today we're going to take a look at the film A Talking Pony! Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Now, since this is my first review of an actual movie, I think it's time to spice this up with some live reactions. Before we start this thing, I think it's important to contextualize it a little bit. This movie was created by a company called Fun Family Features. They're a company that focuses on producing family films straight to DVD, so you know it's gonna be high quality. They've made movies like Santa's Summer House, An Easter Bunny Puppy, or A Halloween Puppy, which, by the way, has the best synopsis of any movie ever. A boy accidentally turns his mom's boyfriend into a dog. I mean, do you need more? I mean, with such an amazing synopsis, how can you possibly not buy this movie? This company's whole stick seems to be to make parents buy their movies based on the cute animals at the cover of their DVD boxes. All of these movies seem to have been directed by the same guy, David Dakota. What? Who has also made... Holy shit, that's a lot of movies. Jesus, this guy's been busy. This director has directed movies like Asian Ghost Story, or Bloody Blacksmith.
Beware of the places where your compass no longer points north. Waiting for you.
Anyway, I think it's time to start the review. I introduce you A Talking Pony. What is this music? It sounds like something from a royalty-free music library. Apparently the composer of this also made music for Friday the 13th. You know you climbed the ladder of fame when you got from composing music for classic horror movie to composing music for A Talking Pony! Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Good job there, Harry Manfredini. Harry Manfredini. Horatio the Talking Horse? What? I thought the movie was called A Talking Pony! Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Well, look at this! A ponytail! And yes, this is the same movie. Look, the characters are here. What is this movie? It's not even the same horse or girl on the fucking front! What? Why? Why are they showing 4 to 5 shots of the forest? Like, 1 or 2 is enough, guys. We're not retarded. Oh wait, this movie was intended for an American audience. Maybe it is necessary. The movie starts with our protagonist, Juliet, waking up.
Ha! Gotcha. Pete? Greg? Where are you guys?
So she walks out of her room to find her brothers and... What? Movie? Were you there? What?
Mom? What is this, my birthday?
So her mom has, to her surprise, made her breakfast when... Okay, do we need a counter for every time they show 20 seconds of stock footage? Apparently we do, so, here you go. Enjoy. If this was a drinking game, where you drank every time the movie made you watch a random clip of a forest, you would probably die of alcohol poisoning.
What is going on? What do you want from me?
We just really appreciate everything you do around here.
And rarely say thanks, so thanks. And from now on, we are going to be the big happy family you always wanted.
Did you get the breakfast I made you, honey?
Yeah, Mom, it was great. But, why is everybody so happy? I thought we were on the verge of losing the ranch and all its properties to the banks.
Not anymore. We've just won the lottery.
$1 billion.
We're rich, Jules.
And now we get to keep the ranch, pay off all the debts, bring in more horses, and live happily ever after. And it's all because of you.
This is like a dream come true.
That's because it is.
So she wakes up from a dream to a pie-in-the-face prank, gone wrong, gone sexual, almost died. And we get some exposition about her dead father.
I think that only works when your father is married to our mother. When after he died, the term becomes human parasite. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
And naturally, another 30 seconds of stock footage. What can I say? The movie would be naked without it.
Hey, good morning, Juliet. Take whatever you'd like. I didn't have time to cook.
As usual. And it's Jules, remember?
Juliet is a much prettier name.
Only if you have to Romeo to go with it.
Who gives a shit?
It'll happen someday, you'll see.
Well, at least I still have Horatio.
Your dad was my Romeo. And boy, could I use him now.
So after some more hand-fisted comments about her dead dad, we get some information about their current situation. Apparently they're in financial trouble and are forced to sell their house away to a man named Mr. Beadle. And then we get some more stock footage. Though, I must say, so far, this is actually the best part. Honestly, the next scene is just completely filler, so we're just gonna skip that. It's not even funny anyway. Though, I am gonna show you this clip at the end of the scene.
She did it to me. You did it to me too.
Jesus Christ, who added these sound effects? It's all over this movie, and every time I hear one, I feel like life becomes ever so slightly more meaningless.
Horatio, what are we gonna do? I can't leave this place, and I could never lose you. We've grown up together. You're a pony. It was my 8th birthday, remember? I got a new mom, 2 new brothers, and you the same year. Pete and Craig weren't that bad back then. Not until Dad died. I miss him so much. And Kim means well, but she can't run this place on her own. And Pete and Craig are—
You're talking to a horse! Does this girl have any friends? Why is she talking to her horse? Oh, I guess more shots of nothing. Of course. I mean, should be pretty self-evident at this point. So we are finally introduced to the movie's villain, Mr. Beadle, and his son/human Barbie doll, Weasley. Oh yeah, and if you're expecting a villain with an interesting personality and morals, firstly, what movie do you think you're watching? Probably a movie a lot better than this one, and secondly, he's not two-dimensional, he's one-dimensional.
When you look out there, what do you see? Trees, flowing streams, vistas straight out of postcards. I see waste. Nothing but waste. All this unused land, taking up space from buildings, factories, and department stores. It's enough to make you sick.
Jesus Christ, dude, your son's face is more human!
It's unnatural.
It's nature, Dad. It's as natural as it gets.
Nature's overrated. If people like nature so much, they'd live in it. You see people living in those trees? I don't think so.
What?
If animals ran the world, it'd be complete chaos, disorganization. The whole financial system would collapse. People wouldn't pay attention to politicians, we wouldn't have a need for lawyers. And then what would we do?
Oh great, another story about the environment, with a villain with no morals. You know, that's definitely the best way of making people understand your viewpoints, by explaining it with stereotypes.
The signs—
Is the cameraman drunk or something?
Like the signs appear to make any sense. That's supposed to mean.
Deer crossing.
And why do I care about that? Because this is a deer crossing!
that car crash was the funniest thing I think I've ever fucking seen. Firstly, there's obviously no deer, so the cameraman has to awkwardly pan the camera to the right to hide the fact that there's no deer. Secondly, and most important, what is that sound effect? Why is that in the movie? I mean, imagine that sound effect in other tragedies. Her brothers act like retards for a while, and she gets hit by a horseshoe, which falls in an angle that shouldn't physically be possible. To be honest, at this point, who really cares?
Mr. Beetle, what happened to your car?
Oh, you won't believe it. We were passing one of those yellow signs, the one with the deer on it. But you tell me, why would they put a deer crossing sign right in the middle of the road? Wouldn't it be smarter to put it in a safer location where there's no people or passing cars?
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, those signs, they're a hazard to everyone's health. I mean, it's letting the deer know that it's okay to cross there. You know, someone should write a letter to the local authorities, and that would fix the problem.
Dad, this...
Oh my god, it's so fucking unfunny. Like, I just can't take it. I'm gonna skip this fucking scene. Jesus fucking Christ.
Juliet, are you okay, Juliet? Juliet, speak to me!
I've never seen a movie that makes me question my existence like this one. It's both a burden, but it's also a gift.
Can we go back to the kitchen scene, please? I mean, it was pretty fucking boring, but at least I felt a little bit of sanity while watching it.
When did you start talking?
I've always talked to you. Every morning when you feed me and say hi, I say, hello, Juliet, and how are you today? And then after I eat, I thank you.
Yeah, but I never understood you before.
Oh, really? Well, I always had the impression you understood me quite well.
This isn't possible.
You mean I've been speaking all this time and you haven't understood a word? Boy, do I feel like an idiot.
This is not happening. I'm dreaming. Or I'm hallucinating. I was hit on the head with this.
The two pieces of plastic, aka the main character and Weasley, immediately fall in love, and the girl agrees to show off their horse to Mr. Beetle.
I'd love to meet him. Horses are awesome.
You really think so?
Since when did you start to love horses?
Since I left the city and discovered the wonders of nature.
Get away from me, you flying spawn!
It's a bee, Mr. Beetle.
See the thing, it flew right at me, it tried to kill me.
Horatio?
So Jules talks more with the talking horse and comes up with a plan to convince the rich man to let them stay.
It's official. I'm losing my mind.
Because you're having a conversation with a talking horse?
Yeah. You were a talking horse.
Yeah, I thought we already established that.
Yeah, well, you're the one who's gonna save this ranch.
How?
You are one of a kind. You're a talking horse.
Fucking shit! Jesus Christ! So the mom and Mr. Beetle talk about body massagers or something. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'm just shocked that I managed to still be awake with dialogue like this.
Ow! Wow, what did you just do, woman?
It was the biggest knot I've ever felt. You've got to have that looked at by somebody.
I see all the top doctors in the city.
Well, a doctor can't do anything for that. You need to have a good body massage by someone who knows what she's doing.
After that scene thing, it's time for Juliet, Jules, to prove that her horse can talk.
He's a beauty.
Yes, that's very nice, but let's go back to the house and discuss the contract, shall we?
Oh no, Mr. Beetle, come closer. I really want you to see this.
You're not afraid of a little horse, are you?
You call that creature little?
What's with the music? It never fits the scene at hand. I mean, seriously, it's almost like Manfredini isn't trying. I mean, it is a talking pony, so I guess that makes sense, to be honest.
You owe us money.
Okay, Jules, what did you want to show us? Did you teach Horatio a new trick? She's wonderful with animals.
Have I ever. Horatio, why don't you say hi to this nice gentleman and introduce yourself?
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Horatio. I'm a horse, if you haven't already guessed by my appearance.
Hey, that was pretty good.
This guy's fucking pathetic.
She could have pulled down her pants and taken a shit on the fucking lawn, and he would probably still cheer her on.
Pretty good? Are you kidding me? I mean, maybe it wasn't the best joke in the world, but it was told by a talking horse.
A talking horse? What, are you crazy?
Yes, she's insane. The only one not realizing that is Mr. Fuckboy over here.
He's talking, guys. He's telling stand-up jokes. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, really? You don't say.
You can hear Horatio, can't you? That wasn't an act.
Okay, is there something I'm not seeing here?
Why would any guy care so much about getting into her fucking pants that they will just believe anything she says?
They're gonna lock me up and throw away the key.
Hey, if they do that, I'll bail you out. Get it? Hey, bail.
Shut the fuck up.
So, as you can see, it's a perfect place for a vacation. It's a great area to raise a family as well.
Yeah, it's very homely.
Homely?
Homey. I meant homey. It feels like home.
Well, that's because it is one. It's our home.
Once you sign these documents, it can be a great place for thousands of shoppers, too.
Have you seen anything I've shown you, Mr. Beetle?
Yeah, of course, Kimberly. My eyes have been wide open. Except when that buzzing flying creature was trying to kill me.
I don't think they were. And you can call me Mrs. Bell.
Is there a problem?
Okay, I have to stop the movie here.
The movie is trying to share an important message that is legitimately good for children, but the problem here is that Mr. Beetle is a useless stereotype. He isn't a proper character with diverse feelings and morals. He's a comic relief, and that means that he isn't relatable. If you wanted to use him to spread a message, you should make him human. But his character lacks so much humanity that there's just no personality there. And now you're trying to use him to share a pro-environmental message?
It just doesn't work.
I have the best doctors in the world, I have the best help, I have the best of everything. And there's nothing, I repeat, nothing that's wrong with me.
I thought you had the best doctors possible.
I don't think you're crazy. I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation for why you can suddenly communicate with a horse.
Okay, thank God. He's obviously being sarcastic. I mean, thank fuck he doesn't actually believe in a talking horse.
So, tell me how it began.
Okay, well, I was hiding from Pete and Craig because kind of tripped.
You have to be fucking kidding me. He actually fucking believes her?
Wait, you weren't joking? You actually think there's a logical explanation for this?
There actually is. It's called schizophrenia.
So, this horseshoe is above Horatio's stable, so when I closed the door, it fell, clunked me in the head, and when I woke up, I could hear Horatio speaking to me.
Okay, so maybe we're dealing with a magical explanation rather than a rational one, but at least we have the cause.
Since I'm the only one who got hit in the head, maybe I'm the only one who could hear Horatio speaking.
Or, let me just try another explanation here. There's just a little hunch here, okay? What if the knockout damaged her brain?
But no, obviously not. The magic horseshoe theory makes way more sense.
I guess that's one theory.
Well, we can test it.
How?
Hit him with the horseshoe and see what happens.
It's not a bad idea.
So either because he's a fucking retard, or because he only thinks with his dick, he lets her hit him with a fucking horseshoe. And like a psychopath, she hits him really hard.
Hit him again, harder!
Ow!
How about now?
Can you hear him now?
I can't hear anything now.
Once more.
And a cancer tumor in form of a sound effect plays. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting.
Wow, I'm so surprised that a woman who believes that a talking horse would hit you violently. What a fucking surprise.
Speak to me. I knocked him out.
Well, that's what happened to you. When he wakes up, hopefully he'll be able to understand me.
This guy is not even trying to make his dialogue sound natural. It's nearly as bad as a Timo video, but at least I understand what he's saying.
Now what are we gonna do?
I didn't do anything to him. He's just horsing around.
No, he's passed out.
Well, get the pail, splash him. So he just fell asleep?
Pretty much.
Then why don't you try what they do in all those stories?
What stories?
You know, the ones you used to read to me when we were growing up.
Okay, wait. Talking to your horse. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. But reading stories to your fucking horse? That's just not fucking normal.
About the prince and the princess?
Which one?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. They all end up the same way. The princess kisses the prince and he wakes up.
No, the prince is always the one to kiss the princess. Not the other way around, and then she wakes up.
It's never the other way around?
No, not unless the prince is a frog or some other type of animal. Then he turns into a prince.
Is that why you were always kissing me when we were younger?
Based on other shit she's done in this movie, I think she did it because of other reasons, if you catch my drift.
It's pretty obvious to me at this point that all the dialogue between the girl and the horse is only there to drag out the movie's running time. You don't think, writer, that you maybe should have rewritten the script to fit with a longer running time? Oh wait, that would require effort and talent.
Hello, Wes. Nice day, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Tree, it's very nice.
I have literally no idea what's going on right now, but neither did the writer.
I think I might have hit you a little too hard. Sorry.
You think? Because I don't even believe my brain's functioning anymore.
It was a dumb move. I should have never listened to a talking horse.
Stop that! That's not fucking goofy, it's fucking terrifying!
Are you okay?
I feel like I have a hangover and I don't even drink.
Well, you know what they say. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him wink.
It's drink, not wink.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Why would you bring a horse to water to make him wink? That's just silly. Besides, I wink all the time. Well, I drink too, so I don't know what the point is actually saying all that.
It's a metaphor. It means that everyone's supposed to take control of their own lives. You can't force—
Oh my god, no one cares! So after the Living and Breathing Coke commercial have gone insane, and after some more painfully dull footage of forests and waterfalls, we have found out that Mr. Beale now is a fucking saint because of him getting a back massage. Yes, I'm not even kidding. That's actually the reason. See for yourself.
Oh my gosh, I feel so good. What did you do?
Just a little alignment to get you back on track, so to speak.
This is amazing. Yeah, well, that's what I'm good at, right? Buying and selling. Not so much on the long-term investment. Ask my ex-wives.
Yeah, that was Ryan's specialty, building and developing. But he was also good at nurturing the kids.
You're good at that too, Miss Bell.
Kim.
Monty. By the way, do you have any more of this wonderful tea?
You know, this reminds me of that time Hitler was a dick and killed innocent Jews until he got this great back massage. Or that time when Vlad the Impaler stopped torturing people and burning children to death after he drank a bit of tea. So after we were tortured by a disturbingly unfunny scene, which to be honest could mean any scene in the entire movie, we're presented with another conversation between the two adult figures that literally can be summarized like this. I'm gonna sign the contract. Okay.
Thanks.
But you don't understand. We have to stop Mom from selling the land. There are magical properties in this horseshoe.
No, you don't understand. We don't want to save the ranch. Pete and I are going to move back to the city and become world-famous posers.
We want Mom to sell. There's no getting in the way of that. Now, we have some money to win back. This time, it's on our rules. No more 2 10s for a 5. No more word games. This time, we're playing cards.
Why do you sound like someone just punched you in the balls? It's, really obnoxious.
So what card am I holding, Jules?
4 of spades.
4 of spades?
What? No. Best 2 out of 3.
10 of diamonds.
What the?
Oh, come on, seriously?
Can you see what card I'm holding? It's impossible. Well, only Pretty Boy can answer this time. So what card am I holding, Pretty Boy?
I'm just gonna have to take a wild guess, King of Hearts.
What the?
Thank you.
Can you please just stop with those fucking sound effects? Jesus!
Mom, no, you can't sign. You promised.
Dad, did you close the deal?
Look around, son. It's all ours.
Jules, I know you're upset, but believe me, it's for the best.
No, you're wrong. They can't tear down this place. It will destroy the magic. What will happen to Horatio?
She's right, Dad. This isn't a normal ranch. It's special. It's one of a kind. They have a talking horse. I know it sounds insane, but he really can talk.
It's true, Mom. Not everyone can hear him, but if I just smash you around with...
Jules, enough with the games.
I like how well she's taking the fact that her daughter is insane. It's just like, whatever.
Where are your brothers? I want to give them the good news.
Dad, trust me, just one swift hit on the head with that thing and you'll see. Don't worry about the brain damage, it'll pass.
That was the most amazing line I've ever heard from any movie fucking ever. This movie's gone from a 1 to a perfect 10.
I've seen the light and this place is gonna be huge. People are gonna come from miles around. But it does require one special ingredient to make the whole thing work. I will absolutely need Miss Bell to manage the place.
But Mr. Beadle, I don't know anything about running a mall.
Well, you know just about everything else. And once people come and drink your amazing tea, breathe in the air, and get away from the city, you're gonna feel 20 years younger. I know, I'm not just the owner, I'm also a client. So welcome to Bell and Beadle's Wonder Ranch, where dreams come true. How's that sound?
Monty, do you mean it?
You mean we can stay?
Dad, are you feeling okay?
The answer is yes, yes, and a big fat yes. I've never felt better.
When did you decide to do all of this?
Well,
I got a massage and that's kind of it.
But as you can see, this is definitely the end.
Oh my god! The movie's over! The movie's fucking over! I did it! I actually did it! Holy shit! So, there was a talking pony. Or a ponytail, or Horatio the Talking Horse. Anyway, you catch my drift.
This movie is really fucking bad. The writing atrocious, cliche, and sometimes directly lazy. The music was just terrible, and the editing felt like someone spitting in my face. Seriously, as someone who cares a lot about editing, this is just unacceptable. The sound effects, the scene flow, the fucking huge amount of footage with nothing going on, just to make the movie long enough to be called a feature, is directly offensive. The only ones who seemed to even try in this project was actually the actors. Don't get me wrong though, the characters they're portraying are as lacking in characteristics as my YouTube channel is lacking in viewers. But the actors portraying those characters seem really charming, and every good aspect of their performance has more to do with that than the writing.
So, it's not all bad, but with the mediocre acting, terrible music, and just awful editing, just completely lazy, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, like, at all. But there is one thing that I do wonder before we end this video. How much of this movie is just nothing but filler?
I actually took the time after my first watch to put the movie in Adobe Premiere to find out. These are my findings. So there's also stock footage. There's also about like minutes of just the horse running around for no reason, just to fucking fill it out. Okay, so I'm up on 5 minutes now.
Apple, you're not I hate everything. You should go KYS, you fat nerd. You mean sexual harassment?
You're too young to talk about that kind of shit. You're like 12. Die.
Actually, I'm 13. Thank you very much.
Now we're at 20% establishing shots. 20% of the movie is nothing. Wait, no, that's more than 20%. That's like 35.
You're not my favorite YouTuber. You're terrible.
I mean, that's true.
Everyone's saying that your editing is good. Oh, boo. My editing is bad.
Editing is not everything. I prefer muscle.
I prefer muscle editing.
Okay, we are at 15 minutes. We're at 15 minutes of the movie being nothing. I'm not even kidding. How big long is this movie? It's oh, why is not
as long as my dick.
25%. That should be fucking criminal.
That's what she said.
So how long is the movie without all the filler? That's the real question. So that's 84 minus 21, 63. So it's a little over an hour. Wait, so why didn't they just cut that? That's still a movie. A movie can be 1 hour long. Can it? Wait,
yes.
Wait, what's the definition of a movie? 80 minutes or longer. Okay, so okay, so it's like they should be qualified. Like, so why did they fill up their movie with bullshit? What the fuck? Kill me.
Question?
Yes?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you make Spoink has swag too?
No!